Everything will be all right as long as we tell the story right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, always joined by Mikey the Freak.
What's up, peeps?
And I love and hate having this guy on the show.
You're fucking ridiculous.
This motherfucker right here.
You're fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ.
Nobody asked you a goddamn thing.
Steve.
Hi, guys.
Steve is starting to
Everybody
hate us right
loves
now.
you,
Yeah.
Steve. Everybody loves you, Steve.
Yeah, you're just super loved. If you haven't figured it out by the thumbnail or the little intro, we are reviewing the movie Basic. But before we get into it, let's check out that trailer.
Yes, let's.
It's a very basic movie.
Very hopefully you can hear it.
All right, let's watch this trailer.
Let's try it.
Yep.
No, we can't even watch it.
I need you to come down here. Something happened.
Is it not playing?
No, it's not playing.
I haven't. Shut your mouth. It's playing on my end.
It is not playing on my end.
Sucks to be you.
Deception is their most dangerous weapon.
My Rangers are gods.
I'll just sit and fucking
24
suck.
hours ago, he led his men into the jungle and
As you can
disappeared.
see, Bearded Geek isn't a
The
technical
guys like
fucking
West don't
whiz.
just vanish off the face of the earth.
It's not
They
me.
disappear for a reason.
It sure as hell ain't me.
Because he
It's
trained
the
me.
system.
Guys, I'm trying to watch the trailer.
Tom Hardy was the best
Well, you should have watched the
interrogator I've ever
movie.
seen. He could get in your head faster than anyone I know. This kid we have an
It was a basic movie. It was easy to follow.
never met. That's you.
I questioned him for 2 hours. It didn't make a sound.
You tried poking him with a stick? Oh, how about them Yankees? What happened out there?
Wait, don't say it. I'll tell you.
They're dead, aren't they?
I like that part. That was a good part. She hits him on the side of the head.
Scratch the surface.
That was actually what just happened.
Scratching
That's
your
it, that was-
surface yet?
yes. Was it really? That's pretty
Any spooks involved here? CIA, FBI?
Not exactly.
Things are not what they say.
And I'll tell you about the other operation.
What other operation?
Conspiracies, puppet masters behind the scenes.
I love John Travolta in this movie. This is probably one of my favorite John Travolta.
You know what he's all about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of
Where
mine.
do you want to go with this?
Yeah, I agree.
happens when you lie? What are you doing? When you lie?
It's better than some of his other shitty movies he's done.
There you go.
No one likes or can't follow.
Basic. Steve, did you get a good gist of it, sir?
Oh, it's over? It's over? Oh,
So-
okay.
So this movie, Basic, a little bit more about this movie. Let me bring up IMDb. DEA agent Tom Hardy investigates the disappearance of legendary Army Ranger Drill Sergeant Nathan West and several of his cadets during a training exercise gone severely awry at Fort Clayton. That's kind of the gist of it. This is
That's the basic explanation.
Yes, this is basically what this movie is all about.
Yes, we're going to do this the whole movie, Steve.
It's one of those movies that you kind of got to watch because there's a lot of turns and
A lot of twists and turns.
a lot of deception, a lot of wordplay that if you miss it, it'll come back to you. But it's an investigative Army movie, and I enjoy it. It does have some action in it, but it is very well written, and I like the twist at the end. I don't know if I'll reveal the twist at the end. I may make you guys watch the movie.
No,
But-
we're going to reveal the twist.
Okay. But the twist at the end is really cool. I enjoyed that. Other than that, Steve, how'd you enjoy the trailer?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Who doesn't love a movie? John Travolta, Sam Jackson, Tim Daly. Like, I can name more than what they gave credit for in the trailer. Who doesn't love the TV show Wings with Tim Daly and Steven Weber? Like, come on, get out of here. No, it was a good watch.
Mikey the Freak, how'd you enjoy this movie on rewatch?
Oh, So I didn't think I've seen this movie before. I got through the first like 30 minutes, and then I started to remember the plot twist towards the end and what was going on. And I love the fact that there is you don't know what story to believe, because he's trying to get it out of both characters on what actually happened, and what what's so fun about this movie is there's like I said, there's so many twists. There's a couple twists and turns. You're trying to figure it out on your own. You're trying to think that this is the actual story, or is this the actual story? And it turns out, they figure out that Section 8 is basically it's a hoax. It's a con. It's a regiment that doesn't really exist. They're all ghosts. Um, so it becomes one of those. I guess you could say it that way. I guess it would be like a ruse.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I utterly enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I love Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. It's probably one of my favorite John Travolta movies. It's definitely top five John Travolta movies. Um, but yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. A couple good actors, great cast,
It is,
great
it does
cast.
have a good cast, yeah.
The guy from Romeo and Juliet, great guy. Yeah, yeah. Other than
Cool. So yeah, basically
good,
this
absolutely.
movie, John Travolta is a DEA agent who got called in, who is under suspicion at this point of taking bribes, and he is a interrogationist, and he gets brought in because on the base there's a training accident gone awry. One guy gets brought in that's been shot, and the other one thinks is has to explain everything, and everybody else is supposedly dead, but they're really not. And you hear stories from each
What?
people. What?
Uh,
Harry Connick Jr. is also in this. I liked his role in
yeah, I
this
forgot
movie.
Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Uh,
sings a little bit. He sings a little bit in the movie.
no, I don't think
Yeah,
he
he does.
does.
He sings. He sings.
Oh yeah, you know what he does while he's
He
sitting in the
does
jail
sing.
cell.
Yep, he does
It's
sing.
one of these movies that has a lots of twists and turns, and once you think you have things figured out, you don't,
Yeah.
Listen,
because
folks, it has so many twists and turns and so many things that you forget that Harry Connick Jr. actually sang in the movie. That's how many twists and turns
because he
and
don't sing like a full
so,
song. You get like
so,
five
so,
No.
so
seconds.
there's
Yeah.
so many things that you forget that he sings. You forget that an iconic man that is known as a piano player and singer
And Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs is
Tay
in this
Diggs is
too.
in, yeah,
is
great cast. So
he's a singer. Does Tay Diggs sing in this one? I
no,
missed
No,
that
but he's
part. I missed that
just
part.
out of his house on Haunted Hill
I
a couple
would
of
I
years
would rate
earlier.
this movie a
Yeah,
solid 8, maybe an 8.5. I'll probably go. Yeah, I'll go 8.5. I really enjoy this movie. I could watch this. Oh, I wouldn't say necessarily on a loop because it is kind of one of those movies that once you figure things out, watch it once, you don't have to watch it again unless you want to go back and catch things that you may have missed after realizing all the turns. Uh, Steve, what'd you think? How would you rate this movie?
I would rate this movie a solid 6. With everything that happens, with having to pay attention, with all of the wordplay and everything that goes along
Your
with that.
attention span's not there, though. I understand.
It's not. It's really not. I have the attention span of a gnat. Um,
Yeah, of a
what,
monkey doing backflips.
what were we talking about? So a 6. I give it a 6. Mike the Freak. What do you give it?
I say I'm going with a solid 8. Cast. Like I said, I love the roller coaster ride, the twists and turns.
Wait,
And
this is
then
a roller coaster?
it is a fucking roller coaster.
It
It's out in
is.
the jungle. But it's a very basic roller coaster though.
Wait till we
But it,
watch
yeah,
Fear.
yeah. It's one of those, like I said, it's one of those movies. Once you figure out the ending, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. kind of kept you thinking through the whole movie. I like that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I agree. I don't think you'd have to watch it more than once. However, if you did want to try to see what you missed on different things that he said or she said, and throughout the movie to kind of get to where they were at the end, but no more than 2 or 3 times tops, and you really wouldn't have to watch the movie again just because of the spoiler. Like
Very
that,
similar
it's kind
to
of
The Sixth Sense.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I was gonna say, it's like a Sixth Sense movie. Once
Whoa, I
you
haven't seen The
see,
Sixth Sense. Don't say anything.
Okay.
shut up. So once you figure out the movie, once you've seen the movie, you could probably watch it 1 or 2 more times, and then after that, you're like, yeah, I know what the ending is. He's dead. I don't care.
All right. Now for some interesting-ish facts. Samuel L. Jackson improvised a lot of his lines, of which most of them weren't allowable for a PG-13 rating. I can see that with Samuel L. Jackson.
I didn't hear the word motherfucker at all. Did y'all?
I heard it plenty of times.
I don't think
Meth.
he said motherfucker in this movie.
Oh yes, he did.
Did
Oh
he?
yes, he did.
Man, I missed that shit. Did you hear that, Steve?
I did not. I missed that one. I'm sorry.
Method
So
actor
I thought so. I didn't think you could either.
Method actor Giovanni Ribisi didn't take a bath for a week to get into
Ugh.
his role as Second Lieutenant Levi Kendall. This act was noted by various other cast and crew on set. I would imagine so.
It's probably when he was in the hospital bed. He looked like he hadn't showered in like a week.
Yeah. Every time the story of the bunker is retold, each person has a different partner. I did realize that.
Oh yeah, when they showed up, yeah.
Yeah. But those are your interesting-ish facts. Steve, what do we have for soundtrack on this movie, sir?
Bolero.
Por favor.
Bolero, performed by Hungarian State Orchestra. Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, performed by John Travolta. Comparas de los Muertos, performed by the Afro Cowboys. Natural Blues, written by Moby. And Betty Black, performed by Player, featuring Peter Beckett.
Oh, Black
Sorry.
Betty,
Oh, Black Betty, bam, alarm.
No, it's. I don't think it's that one.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
Yeah, they didn't mention whatever song Harry Connick Jr. sang in the movie. So
Oh,
Mikey the Freak, what do we have
such a
for
beautiful
related
voice.
reels?
Oh yeah, so I went with Giovanni Ribisi, Gone in 60 Seconds. He was in The Offer, which was a great show, and then Ted 2. John Travolta, I went with Grease, Saturday Night Fever, and The Punisher. And I also went with Samuel L. Jackson. I went with Pulp Fiction, which of course he's also with John Travolta, Django Unchained, and The Hateful Eight, which are all 3 Quentin Tarantino movies.
Which is funny because he's part of the Crazy Eights in this movie. He ends up joining the Crazy Eights. All right. While we come to a close, make sure you check out the sister channel, Back to the Retro.
Hey, whoa! What are you doing?
What? You did it again!
Again!
And I think he does it on purpose now.
I think he does it. I don't. I think he's just being disrespectful as a host.
He did. He's very disrespectful. All right, but I forgive him because you are my cousin. All right, so
Well, he's not my cousin, so I don't forgive shit.
So this is the 3rd installment movie. 3rd installment. All right. So we are looking for a relationship between our 2000 movies. We need a word or a
Phrase. My God.
phrase. We need a word or a phrase that describes these 3 movies.
I think
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that if they've watched the first 2, they know everything that you are going to go on and on about. So
So yeah, so this is the third movie. So please make sure you comment in this movie. You could comment in the first movie or comment in the second movie. Whoever has the first comment time stamped will win a prize.
I'm gonna fart in a box and send it to you.
No. But you'll be able to get a hold of us either through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, however you want to get a hold of us. We'll try to get a hold of you as well. Just make sure you go to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe. You have to be a subscriber in order to win, in order to qualify as well. So please like, subscribe, comment on your guess on what word or terminology best coincides and describes all three of our movies.
There we go.
Got it. Take
Make
it
sure
away.
you check out the sister channel to Back to the Retro Review. That would be the Mod Squad Network, where there's a whole lot of entertainment shows over there, and we go live every Saturday night with the giveaway. If you like what you see here, make sure you do all the YouTuber things. Give us a good old thumbing, hit that like, subscribe. Let us know in the comments down below how you would rate this movie if you've ever seen it. Would you want to see it after hearing our review of it?
Hell yes. Watch it. Let us
right.
know.
I'm happy we're done with the thousands, so we can keep on going onto the 70s without doing this theme thing.
All right. All right.
We might have a theme for the 70s.
That does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for Mikey the Freak and Steve, I am the Bearded Geek saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See, keep it basic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.